see the light.
You can't see the light.
That's all I can see is the light.
Go to the light. Step to the light.
Don't go to the light.
You need to go to the light. But you should go to the light. Go to the light.
Go to the light.
Go to the light. Because if you don't go to the light, then you're going to the dark.
I am your father, Luke. Good job on the studio, dude.
Thank you.
I'm impressed.
You were sleeping and didn't help.
I was sick.
Cheers.
Welcome everybody.
How are you today?
I'm doing better than I was.
I was going to say, you need to shave.
You know, I'm a mess.
You should see that guy, ain't Cody? He's got like splotches of hair everywhere because he's trying to grow it out, but it's... You know,
it's not splotchy.
It's splotchy.
It's not that splotchy. It's
So
not your fault. It comes from genes, so it means it's your fault.
So we're back.
He looks like, what's his name? Shaggy from Scooby-Doo.
No, I don't. We're back. And as promised, after 133 episodes of saying we're getting a new studio, we finally got it. And there it is. So see ya.
All right. See y'all later.
Quit YouTube.
Quit YouTube. Yeah, we're done.
I give it a 5.
So we have our own studio. We're still working on lights and camera angles and stuff. So the next few episodes are just going to be a lot of tests and trying to figure out things out. So we do know we have some lighting issues because you got lights on my glasses and Andy's forehead is just ablaze. No, I guess it's not that bad.
I think that because I was working in the sun.
The studio is a little bit narrower than where we were. And so now we don't have, like, I'm right up against a wall here. So there's difficulty with lights. But we got all the liquor in, and if you look on Instagram, you'll see some pretty big pictures of this wall, which goes up quite a ways. Well, not quite a ways, another shelf above this. And then I got this whole wall here just full of liquor. It's a nice little bar. You know, and that wall's full of liquor. And the back wall's got liquor. And this room behind me's got liquor. I need a liquor license. Because then I can start making money and start buying liquor. I did an inventory.
Hasn't stopped you from buying liquor yet.
I did an inventory while we were moving in, and it's pretty impressive. We have just right now, from what I can tell, I'm probably missing quite a bit. We have about 225 bottles of
booze on the
booze.
wall.
And most of it is whiskey, which is what I like. But we got some gin, some vodka, some tequila. We got more tequila than I thought we did. And quite a bit of rum now. So we're working on it. We're just waiting for you, the viewer, to keep sending us stuff so we can sample it and give you some idea of what it tastes like as I put it on my shelf and enjoy it. Pretty cool, huh?
Yep. I like it. It's comfy.
And I'm happy to say that this is probably the best project I ever put myself onto and worked.
I'm impressed.
And now we have some seating over here, and a TV here, and a TV back there, and a TV down there. Oh, by the way, your TV's broken,
What?
so you can take it home.
Doesn't turn on?
No, it's a capacitor issue is what we discovered, right?
Whatever you just
Yeah. So we don't have anything special, really. I mean, we're not doing a pappy to break this in. Unless you brought some. You had one job. I did the studio. You're supposed to bring pappy. Not the old man either.
Oh.
The whiskey.
I tried to get him to come up and he wasn't too comfortable.
So what we're going to do is just keep going down our list. If you look on bourbonandbooze.com, you'll see all of our episodes. There's a What We've Done link. You'll see all of our episodes of all the whiskeys, all the vodkas, all the rums, all the tequilas, and the gins that we've already done. And then off to the side, you'll see a list of pending. And we're just going to continue on that list. And so we're looking at another Alaskan sample. This is from Anchorage Distillery. It's called the Arctic Ice Moonshine. And I hadn't realized that we had this, and so last time I was up there, I almost bought it again. And then I didn't. So, anyway, this is a whiskey. So, when you go to the liquor store and you see things that say moonshine, they're actually whiskey. There is no real moonshine. Moonshine is a marketing gimmick, because moonshine actually means it's an illegal distilled, backwoods, don't tell the revenue.
Mostly made out of sugar and corn.
Right. So it's a gimmick for marketing, and it also will mostly denote that it's not aged in barrels, so it's a clear, like fresh off the still type of thing.
Yeah, because what gives whiskey the color is the age in the charred barrels and stuff.
If they're aged in barrels or if they're filtered through char or whatever. So even though this says it's an Arctic Ice Moonshine, it's a whiskey, nothing illegal about it. It runs about $40, so that's going to be a 2-barrel, and the proof is 80 proof. And there's no age statement, so it's not aged at all. If it is, it's just aged in the vat.
And the thing with, like, I think if you bought moonshine in a bottle like this,
it costs you $12 or $10.
$10, $5 or something.
So this is what we call a white whiskey. And we're going to change a little bit how we do things now that we're in the studio. Normally we'll go aroma, and we'll talk about aroma, and we'll talk about what we rated it, and then we'll do the flavor, and then we'll do the bite, and then we'll come up with these scores. Well, we've discussed quite a bit that we kind of feed off of each other. So I'll say I did a 4, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to do a 4, or whatever. So what we're going to do now is, it's obviously a 2-barrel for the price at $40. But now we'll pour our samples, and we'll all just kind of sample it, write our notes down, and come back afterwards without feeding off of each other and discuss our final score. So what we'll do is I'll put my aroma, my flavor, my bite, I'll add them up, and I'll come up with a score of, 8, 9, 10, 12, 16. Now,
rating.
So you will have to do a little bit of math, and I'm not very great at math, but we'll have to do a little bit of math and come up with your final tally of 1 to 20. And Cody will do the same, and we'll add them together and come up with an overall barrel, and then we'll come back and discuss why we came up with our individual scores. Does that sound good? We'll try that and see how that works, and maybe we can get a more of a little accurate. I'm sorry I didn't bring the crayons for you. An accurate barrel rating based off of our individual, and we can always argue the point and change each other's minds. You don't change your mind? You already did it?
It's the fab rating.
The fab rating. Okay. Ready? So this is Arctic Ice Moonshine from Anchorage Distillery.
Don't copy me.
Remember, this counts for 25% of your final grade.
Are we going to talk about it, though?
After. Yeah, we'll talk about it. You do your aroma, flavor, and bite. And you need to write down 2 for price. Or am I going to add your 2 for you? Now you go ahead and the flavor. You can taste it now.
It seems too quiet.
Too quiet. It's a new way of kind of judging. So I have my score. And I've added all 4 categories.
What? It's 80 proof?
80 proof. So I'm going back to Anchorage here. We're thinking October, might push that off for a while because between some bridge work, which we're doing, in the studio, I'm pretty tapped out. The bridge work is killing me, money-wise. So we're probably going to push it off, but when we go back to Anchorage, if I can spend a day, I'm going to try to go to the distillery and check them out. I believe, and I'm not quite positive, but I believe that Ghost Pepper vodka that you so love, see that episode, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Ghost Pepper vodka is from the Anchorage distillery.
All right.
Hey, wait a minute. You each got your own glass. Why are you sharing now? Because he drank all of his.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna decide on the aroma.
Did you add those up?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Cody, you ready?
Wait. Why are you making me do the math? I'm freaking exhausted.
So, Andy, what was your final tally?
11 and a half.
11 and a half.
I gave it a 3.
Wait,
3.
wait. Let's get his
11 and a half.
11 and a half. Okay, and I gave mine a 12. So that's going to be a 3 barrel. Okay, Andy, discuss why you gave it 11 and a half.
Gave it a 3 on the aroma. It kind of smells pretty good.
Okay.
I mean, it doesn't smell aged or anything, but it's still got kind of a fruity kind of smell to it.
Yeah, I gave it a 3.5 for the same reason. It's got a very good sweetness to it, and there's some sort of herbal aroma to it that I can't really identify, like a flower herbal.
And the flavor, I gave it a 3 because it doesn't have like a. Yeah,
What's that?
Lavender?
Yeah, it could be. Could be a little
it
lavender.
has a moderate flavor. It's not
Okay.
pretty smooth. I gave it a 3.5 on the bite because it doesn't even seem to have like a bite to it.
So I gave it a 3.5 for the same reason on aroma. I just give it a little bit more because of that floral taste or that floral aroma I kind of like. But I gave it a 2.5 on flavor. I don't think it has much flavor at all. A little bit of sweetness, but the flavor is equal to the alcohol pungency.
And maybe I'm just letting the whole moonshine thing.
Because you're all mesmerized by it.
No, it's like when you think moonshine, you think like harsh, and it's not harsh at all.
And I actually gave it a 4 on bite. At 80 proof, there's no bite here at all. There's no lingering. There's
No.
The only lingering I get is the flavor, not the alcohol. And there's a little bit, it's probably that lavender you're talking about, that floral
Something like
linger.
that.
It has like maybe a little bit of bite on the back of the throat, but not at all.
To
bad
me,
or-
with the aroma and the flavor, I can taste and smell the alcohol more than the bite. So, Cody, what'd you say on the aroma?
On the aroma, I ended up giving it a 4 because I was thinking more of it had no alcohol bite up your nose.
Okay, yeah,
Like none.
there's none.
For me. I mean, you couldn't detect the alcohol, so I went with light on it because
Okay.
it was. And then on the flavor, I just went with it too.
A 2, same reason, no real flavor.
No real flavor and also kind of bitter.
Yeah,
Bitter, but
the little pungency
palatable,
built her.
but not so much that. I mean, it wasn't bad. It just
Mhm.
was bitter without a whole lot of other flavor. And I still get the bitter. And then I went with a 2.5.
A 3.5.
2.5 on the flavor. Sorry,
Okay.
not a 2.
And then bite?
Bite was just 3. I found it just a little bit, but not really
Okay.
a lot. Didn't linger
So we
very
pretty
So-
much came up with the same thing,
We
but
did.
just different.
differing ways.
But I kind of like the way we did it, so we'll probably continue it in future episodes because we do feed off each other quite a bit.
hmm
It's nothing. It's not bad. Of course, I always like color, so I like the darker the whiskey, the better to
And
me.
what was the cost for it? $40?
Yeah, that's the bad part.
Yeah.
$40 for,
Which doesn't make sense to me.
yeah, because it's craft and it's Alaska. Everything's expensive in Alaska. But because it's craft, that's why. And I'm not a really big fan of silver. I think Martin Greer has a pretty good silver. Andalusian has a pretty good white. Andalusian has a pretty good white. But I'm not a big fan of
I like
moonshine.
both of the Andalusian whites, but they're expensive too.
Yep, $50 a bottle.
For the small one.
And I think Martin Greer was only 20.
At 30, I think.
30.
Moonshine.
Yeah,
It was the
Same thing.
as the whiskey.
but it was flavorful. It was aromatic. It was better.
Yeah.
It may not have rated as bad. I mean, this is still a 3. That's the number that we always get stuck on. But.
Seems like that's the medium.
Now,
thing.
let's ask our non-rater, Alex. What do you think?
I really didn't care for it.
She didn't care for it. I can see that. All right. So make sure you hit, well, hopefully you like the new format, the studio. We'll work on the lights of the glasses and probably not for a few episodes where you start seeing big changes. But make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Check out the Instagram. I'm really slow on that because of all my other duties that I'm doing, but trying to, now the studio's done, try to get more pictures. Are you laughing because I said duty? And Twitter. So check those out. Merchandise. And remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey, and it's good
pretty
whiskey.
good.
So, cheers.
Later.
He said duty.
Later. You said duty.
Duty. I really wonder what this would taste like aged in a barrel.
I think it would be better